should have tuned up before I started talking or before I even got on the show. Because in my car, may have gone a little, but it's not bad. So that's what this song is about. The mother, the sister and brother, the laughing baby's face, the eater, the cheater, political leaders, the runner running their best in a race, the stranger, the ranger, the pregnant teenager, the homeless man there on the street, the skater, the waiter, the procrastinators, they all have one goal to meet. Everyone wants to be happy. It's different for you and for me. A truth that's known in everyone's life. Happiness makes your mind free. The gay man, the straight man, the girl with the dark tan, the newlyweds feeling the love, the writer, the fighter, the cigarette lighter, the wishers on the stars up above, the farmer, the charmer, the soldier in armor, a gambler on a winning streak, the loner, the stoner, the mumblers and moaners. There is just one thing they seek. Everyone wants to be happy. It's different for you and for me. A truth that's known in everyone's life. Happiness makes your mind free. Happiness is just around the bend. You find it in family and you find it in friends. And where this life takes you, well, it all depends. You live it, you see it, you breathe it, you feel it. It's right there in front of you. We all see life the way we choose to perceive it. It's all from our own point of view. 'Cause everyone wants to be happy. It's different for you and for me. A truth that's known in everyone's life. Happiness makes your mind free. Happiness makes your mind free. Happiness makes your mind free.
Very fun. That was fun. Did you write that?
Yes, I wrote that song.
I liked that a lot. That was very fun.
And actually, as I was playing it, I was thinking, and I should have said this before, I was just in Vegas this past weekend, and man, you definitely see a lot of these things going on. And everyone there is on, well, not everyone there, but a lot of people there on vacation or on the goal to just kind of like let themselves loose and be free and
be happy.
Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
That's funny.
The one that triggered it was the girl with the dark tan, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw a few of those.
A lot of things there.
As I'm in April with just snow melting and very pale skin. Yes.
All of us. I had to get new makeup. I've never been this white. So now I didn't think of a new question. I was too busy listening. Okay. So we're here at the studio with 3 female musicians that it's such a privilege to have the 3 of you here tonight. Thank you so much for taking time out to be with me.
I've been excited about it all day.
Thank you.
This is the best
Actually,
part of
I have too.
One of the best parts of my day, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Thanks, Sarah. So we're here with Sarah Schingeck. Sometimes I can say it and sometimes I can't.
I don't
In
know,
my
it's a
head,
tie
I say it.
between Neagele and Schingeck.
I know. Who wins?
Spear, you got it.
Bagel. Yeah. I can say her last name, Laurie Spears.
No S on the end. I'm not
Spear.
related. We're not related to Brittany.
You're not?
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's only one spear.
Okay,
not
one
a bunch
spear.
of spears.
But you're not. You're from now. Your band is Laurie and the Lefties.
Yes.
Boy, that was hard for me to get out. I did, but it did. Okay. And Jessica Bagel, aka Jennifer Neagele, is next.
Yep.
And your question is, who was your biggest musical influence when you were growing up?
Ooh.
And why?
My biggest musical influence when I was growing up. Okay. Well, I think I have actually a few. The first was probably my mom, because we sang in the car everywhere we went.
Aww.
That was what we did. There were no DVD players in the car in those days. We had an 8-track and an Anne Murray 8-track, or an 8-track player and an Anne Murray 8-track thing. I was going to say an 8-track CD. It's just an 8-track.
Right.
And we would just drive around joyfully singing that, and I don't know.
Snowbird.
Yes,
and that one, yeah.
that was one of our favorites. And then the song about Right Up to the Milky Way, we'd be like, right up to the Milky Way bar. Like, we thought we were so funny. So that was the first. And my dad always singing in the house. And we had one of those handheld tape recorders, and he'd like record himself singing, because he was actually, I would say he's more of a singer, his whole family. So that started there. And truly, I had 2 aunts, my dad's sisters, the most beautiful voices, and they would sit around and they'd sing and they'd harmonize with each other.
Oh, how nice.
And I would just like ache to be them and be like them. And one of them did the singing thing out for a little while in Nashville, or, that type of thing, and pursued that for a little bit. So I desperately, I think, wanted to just emulate them and be like them, which is why it's so important to me now to try to be a role model for the next generation of young girls. And then I think the first famous person who I pretended I was Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Greatest Love of All cassette tape was my first, and I would have my hairbrush singing it, and I was Whitney at that time. So
that's so cute.
Lots of them, yeah.
Very good. And you have a lovely mother.
Oh, my mom's amazing. I hit the jackpot in my mom. I think she's an incredible
and
woman,
your niece
so
is now watching you. That's really cool. You are doing exactly what you said.
I hope so. And they're a million steps ahead of me already. They've been in piano and whatnot since they were very little, so they have a really strong musical foundation, and naturally their voices are just already so lovely, and it's fun watching them develop, and it's just fun if I can inspire them in any way, but just fun watching how brave they are. They're so much braver than I ever was. It's kind of cool to see how fearless they are with it.
Because they see you doing it too. That helps a lot.
Right. Hopefully that's, maybe a part of it. They
yes.
the way I felt about my aunts, maybe there's that little bit of like, wow. I know, especially the middle one, she's excited. She shares the album with all of her friends. And, that's kind of cute. But also they've been performing since they were little. So, they're more
Isn't that so sweet?
Yeah, it is really sweet.
Yeah. So what
anyway,
are you going to sing for us?
So along the lines of family, since that's I didn't mean for that to tie in, but it really actually did. So I a couple months ago wrote something new. It was my dad's 70th birthday. And end of March. And in the interest of full disclosure, I'd forgotten to get him a gift. So the day rolls around and I'm like, oh, shoot. So I had a sad little Speedway gift card for him because he likes to get coffee there, but that just didn't feel appropriate for his 70th birthday. And that same morning, he was sort of, I think, kind of waxing on being 70. And I think it was hitting him, the years that had passed, and sort of what have you done with your life and looking at how many years you have ahead. And he was just kind of in that space, and I wanted to do something maybe to cheer him up a little. And so my dad, there's a few things about him. One, he's one of the most selfless, kind, giving people I know, and he's done a lot for a lot of people that he won't necessarily even claim or acknowledge or make a big fuss about, but he's made a big difference in the lives of a lot of people. So that's one thing about him. The other is that he absolutely loves his family. Like, my mom is his favorite thing in the whole world. He doesn't do well when she's not around. And then all of us, us four girls, family is very important to him. And the third thing is that he likes to explode things. And so grew up with him using our basement as his own personal mixing
laboratory.
Yeah, and he'd be like, fire in the hole, it's going to be a little pop, and it'd be like the whole house would shake. So there's that. He did the fireworks for the
That's so funny.
and it's a true story. Unfortunately, that's maybe the worst part.
That is really
yeah,
funny.
he was nuts. We had, at Thanksgiving, our pumpkins from Halloween, we wouldn't dispose of them like normal people. You put in that media and you see what happens, and that's Michigan at its finest.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's my dad. He did the fireworks for Saginaw for 20 years. He was on that team who did that show. So I associate him with fireworks and all of that. So as I was thinking about these things, this is one of those songs, and I know my fellow songwriters can relate to this. You have some songs that take you years to write, and some songs that just kind of fall out in a half hour. And this was one of those that just kind of came, and maybe a deadline. I had to get it to him for his birthday that day. That might have pushed it, but
it was good subject matter.
Yeah, it was good subject matter. Yeah, so I kind of mushed all of those things that I just talked about into it. So I have it's newer. So I brought my words. I'm going to grab my guitar here.
So this is going to be good. Now, I'll never look at your father the same way when I see him.
Nope, that's Dad. He's crazy. All right, so let's see here. So this is called Sky Flyer, and it's a Sky Flyer is one of those fireworks that when they shoot out and they go up in the sky, but they kind of spin as they go, and they do. Yeah, they're super cool, and they have this sort of fast spin, but a really slow lift. And so I thought I would compare him to that. So Sky Flyer here.
Fearless and bold, at 7 years old you grew up in the dirt and the sand. Shielded your brothers and your sisters, and you bore his strong hand and learned how to be a gentle little man. At 24 years of prayer, God did hear and sent you the love of your life. From novenas and wintergreens, corn stalks and catalpa trees, he became husband and wife. Time passes so slow and so fast, the second hand spinning like a sky flyer. You have trailblazed, made the world a better place. You're strong and bright like the 4th of July. Just shy of 27, a little piece of heaven came to see what she could see. 3 more stars fell that you cradled and held, your constellation complete. Blanket rides, butterflies and kites, hammers and nails and laughter and fights, walks down the aisle across the miles. We all carry your light. Time passes the second hand spinning like a sky. Fly her with the best of you. We are fierce and true, we're strong and bright, like the 4th of July.